loves. Welcome to Life's Just Cray. I'm Kate, and this is where we talk through real life situations that have you up until 2 a.m. talking with your bestie like, okay, but what would you do though? Real situations, real talk, no fluff. My grandma always said you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. And that's exactly how I move on this show. Everything I say comes from my own experience, and I'm not a professional, but I'm also not here to tell you what to do. But it might help. Social media is on the table today, loves, and this one is something every single one of us has felt, whether we want to admit it or not.
I'm fully aware that what I'm about to describe is something I should probably be past by now. I know that social media is curated. I know that what people post is the highlight reel and not the full picture. I have read the articles. I have heard the podcasts. I understand the psychology behind it intellectually in a way that has done absolutely nothing to stop it from affecting me the way it does. I have a career that I worked hard for and that I am genuinely proud of. I have a relationship that is healthy and real and that I do not take for granted. I have friendships that matter in a life that by any honest measure is a good one. And yet, I can go from feeling completely content with where I am to feeling like I am somehow behind within 30 seconds of opening an app. It is not one specific person or one specific kind of post. It is the cumulative weight of it. Someone I went to school with just bought a house. Someone I used to work with is pregnant with her second child. Someone I follow but have never met just got back from a trip that would take me a year to save for. None of these things have anything to do with my life, and yet somehow each one lands like a quiet suggestion that I'm not where I should be by now. The comparison does not just stay on my phone. It follows me. I will be having a genuinely good day and then open an app out of habit and spend the rest of the afternoon in a low-grade funk. I cannot fully explain to anyone around me without sounding petty or ungrateful. I know what I have. I am grateful for it. The gratitude and comparison seem to exist in the same brain at the same time, and one of them is significantly louder than the other right now. I've tried deleting the apps. I always come back. I've tried limiting my screen time. I ignore the limits. I've tried just scrolling past the things that trigger it. I cannot seem to. How do you stop measuring your life against a highlight reel is not even real?
What you're describing is not something you should be past or ashamed of or working harder to fix. This is genuinely one of the most universal struggles of our time, and I think it deserves to be treated in that way before we go any further. I grew up on both sides of this, before social media existed and after it took over everything. And I can tell you from lived experience that the comparison game is not new. We've always done it. I remember watching shows as a kid like That's So Raven, where they literally were building entire episodes around telling young girls that trying to look like a model was unhealthy and that you were enough. That conversation was happening before any of us had a phone in our hand. But what social media did was take something that used to show up occasionally and turn it into something that you're swimming in every single day without break, and no off switch unless you choose to build one yourself. And here's what makes it genuinely worse now, in a way that didn't exist before. Your algorithm isn't random. It's not showing you a balanced picture of the world. It's showing you a very specific and very carefully curated version of reality based on what keeps your attention the longest. 30-second videos, highlights, the best angle of someone's best day. And someone recently made it a point that really stuck with me. With everything living on our screens in short clips, our attention spans have genuinely shortened in ways that we don't even fully realize. So you're not just comparing yourself to a highlight reel, you're doing it in rapid fire succession with almost no time to process one image before the next one already is in front of you. And that's not personal failing. That's a system that was designed to work exactly that way. And here's what I want you to hear about authenticity, because I think this is the most important thing. There have been times in my own life where I looked at what someone else was doing online and I thought, maybe I should try that. Maybe I should look like that, or present myself differently, or shift something about the way I show up. And every single time I've tried it, I've ended up right back where I started, because it was never me to begin with. It was never authentic, and inauthenticity is exhausting in a way that it's hard to explain until you've lived it. Being yourself, your actual self, and not a version of yourself that the algorithm seems to reward, is the only thing that doesn't wear you down over time. And about timelines, please hear this clearly. Just because someone else is further along in something right now, doesn't mean that you're behind. Most of the people that we even look up to the most, the ones who built real wealth, real influence, and real legacies, struggled for years before any of it came together. Those years don't just show up in anyone's highlight reel. You're not seeing the full story. You're seeing the chapter that they chose to share. Your chapters are still being written, and it's going to read the exact way it's supposed to. And if you stop trying to write it according to someone else's timeline, you'll find that you'll be a lot happier. Alrighty, loves. That's all I've got for you today, and you already know where to find me. Slide into the DMs with your situation, and you might just hear it on the next episode. And if this one hit home for you, share it with someone who needs it, because that is what we do. And remember, just because I've said this advice doesn't mean you have to take it. You're the maker of your own decisions, but you must also be willing to deal with the consequences of your actions, if there are any. Until next time, take care of yourself.